Hey friends, I'm back. I'm back. I lost my internet for a minute there. So welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house, in a creepy graveyard, from a haunted chick like me with really disgustingly cute dogs. Um, Tonight I've got the $6 Tacobox, the 1111 love reading. You can also get the sexual magical tarot reading for $15. It's kind of like a secret off menu item. You can also get a general reading for $30, which is the international standard. Every tarot card reading and every group counseling session is only $1 per minute. With each tarot card reading, you get, hey, welcome back, Khalid, my internet went out. With each tarot card reading that you purchase, it's $1 per minute. You get 1 plus card, 1 plus minute with me. So if you get the 1111 reading, you're getting about 12 minutes, 12 plus cards with me. If Spirit has more to say, then no. If you just found me and I'm not live, skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds this Chammy when I'm not live. There's my butterfly ring. Let me see if I can find the chat again. But yeah, I'm back. The wind is really bad out there, so probably not going to run the wires. Yes, please do not try her. I'm gonna pin that comment. Yeah, the internet went out, so. Okay, your yes no will I get answers soon for some reason. That's what. Okay. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Hi, Spirit. We hear you. It's probably my mom. Is that you, Mom? Mom, if it's you, can you make one of the colors show on the REM pod? Any color? Can you touch a kitty toy? Can you touch me? Spirit, what does Khalid need to know about his question tonight? Calling forth Khalid's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. Will Khalid get his answer soon? He doesn't know what that means, but he just wants to know, like, will he get his answer soon? Will he get his answer soon? Hey, Sugar, welcome back, honey. I had an internet problem, so I'm back. Spirit, will Khalid get his answer soon? What does he need to know about that right now? Spirit says yes, you will get your answer soon. This will turn on so I can read it. So this is a unique time of necessary changes. Strong-willed qualities are manifested. You bathe in the rays of unprecedented joy. Future changes wrap you in a blanket of sweet dreams and enchanted realities. Let's see how and when. Let's see what Spirit says about how and when. Spirit, what does Khalid need to know about how and when? Hey, Christopher, welcome back to the Chammy. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for coming by and hanging out. I don't know what's going on either. Just enjoy it. It is what it is. Spirit, what does Khalid need to know about how and when? How and when for his answers. How and when for Khalid's answers, Spirit. It's okay. We like satire. Friendly satire, though. If you don't like tarot, this is not a tarot channel. This is a musician's channel. This is just what I do to keep food on the table. So I'm taking care of my dad, who's recovering from cancer and chemo and shit like that. But if you like music, my music is on the channel. There's original music, there's cover songs, there's also stuff about ghost hunting and my dogs. Yes, I'm doing readings, Josh. I either do music or readings on the live. Spirit, how and when for Khalid? How and when for Khalid? I'm calling for Khalid's most trusted and strongest spirit guides to let him know how and when regarding his yes answer from you. Everything you need to know is in the description about the readings. It's only $1 per minute for tarot card readings and Greek counseling sessions. So you get 1 minute, 1+ minute, 1+ card for each reading that you pay for. Hey, hi, welcome. Welcome back to the haunted house. So here we go, Khalid. So from now to 12 months, so I feel like this is going to be for you over the next year, okay? That your answer will come to you. So from now to the next 10 to 11 months, the rise of a situation to a new level, thanks to timely assistance from an outside influence. Unhurried, deliberate action shepherds you towards remarkable success and recognition. Yeah, it's only $1 per minute, sugar. So but I have readings that I would prefer everyone to buy. Like, you get the $6 Tacobox. You get 3 questions plus the channeled message from a loved one, past, present, or future, or even a loved one who's passed on, or a pet who might be with us now or has passed on. There's also the 1111 love reading, which you can ask a couple questions about your love life and get more of an idea of what's going on with that situation. There's also the secret menu item, the $15 sexual magical tarot reading, where you get 15+ cards, 15+ minutes. And I use the Sexual Magical Oracle deck as well as the Sexual Magical Tarot, which is a lot more deeper and more tender and a little bit more, in my opinion, it's kind of scary because it's very prevalent in its predictions. Like, everything that I have predicted through those cards has happened to people, including myself. Now, there's also the $30 general reading. $30 for a general reading from a tarot card reader is the international standard. So I just try to give everybody a little bit of something special. And of course, super chat, super thank you, super stickers. You can give me rubies now and gifts. I haven't seen one of those show up yet. But you can also pay PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. So, like, if you have only $5 and you want to get a reading, I'll take your $5. Okay? I'll take your $3. You'll get 3+ cards, 3+ minutes. You'll get 5+ cards, 5+ minutes. You know what I mean? But if you want the Tacobox, you got to pay the $6 for the 3 questions, for the channel message. You want the love reading. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like that. So it's always $1 per minute, no matter what reading you get. Grief counseling session, you want 15 minutes, $15. 20 minutes, $20. However much time you think you need. PayPal, Cash App, Super, whatever. Plus free yes, knows, how, wins. always have the problem figuring out the questions to ask us. I know, it's Miss Molly, and she's on a roll today. You know, I knew a prostitute named Divine as well. And he was a good man. No. The guy who played the mom in the original Hairspray. With, what's her face? Ricky Lake. Oh, you're so welcome, Khalib. I'm so glad I could answer that question for you. IK, are you there? Does Samir think positively about Najla? Not love at all, just waiting a reply from him. Thanks. Are you still there, IK? Okay, cool. Let's see your question, sweetheart. Luffix, you're funny. Oh, Luffix, thanks for being nice. I appreciate that. Go to the next stream. I guess people find it entertaining to go from each live to be a troll. But I'm the Goblin Queen, so I like the good trolls. And there are some good trolls out there, believe it or not. With good hearts. You're just looking for some fun. A spirit, I'm calling forth IK's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. What does IK need to know about Samir? Does Samir think positively about Najla? I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, but it doesn't matter because Spirit knows who you are. Spirit knows what you're asking about, who you're asking about, and I don't need to know. Just wanted to know, they just want to know if this person feels positively about them. It doesn't have to be love at all, but they just want to know, Spirit, what they need to know about this person, thinking positively about them. Okay, so that card did not show me upright. I don't read cards that fall face down, so I'm just going to keep shuffling here for a minute and see what we get. Oh, so this one is upright. This one also says yes. Okay. And let's go ahead and read the card and see what it says for you. So yes, they do think positively about you. Victory and triumph are on your heels. You feel like the chosen favorite of fate. Respect from others comes as a worthy reward for a fair and balanced decision. This is the end of an unfavorable time and the beginning of an exciting new stage of life. Drop the baggage of the past and enjoy. Okay? Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Sometimes that's all we need is just a little reassurance. And that's definitely why the tarot was created, for certain, for sure. To give you answers that maybe or probably really do exist, but Spirit is saying yes, and make sure you follow, your intuition. Follow that inner compass. Spirit's asking you to do that through this yes card. Trust your faith a little bit more. Keep me updated. I'll be here for you. Well, I've noticed, Mental Rain, that Taco Bell has new menu items that are 5, 7, and 9, or 6, or wait, they're, what are they, 5, 7, and 9? Yeah, I think they're 5, 7, and 9 taco boxes now. No, thank you so much, Sugar. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Oh my god, the dog is snoring. It sounds so cute. Now you want a grilled cheese steak burrito? Now I want a grilled cheese sandwich. You know what true love is? Someone making you macaroni and cheese or a grilled cheese sandwich or a snack in the middle of the night, and then a good, nice, gothic snug. Yeah, the Lux boxes. Have you had a Lux box yet? Maybe I need to make a new tarot menu item. Get a Lux box. A Lux taco box, $7.99. Thoughts on WWE? God help us all. The cheating is pissing me off, Magenta. Really pissing me off. Because, you know, I've been a fan of WWE since I was a kid. I mean, I grew up in a place where, like, I would go to the Kroger or the cash and carry or whatever, and there was, like, Hulk Hogan hanging out buying fruit with my dad. But, you know, the thing about WWE is, like, this new cheating thing. Where cheating is allowed. Like, that, it used to not be like that. You get disqualified for cheating. Yes or no, will I find more readers for 3 Still Company? Let's find out. Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know about? Hey Milky, how are you? Welcome back to the Chammy. Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know about finding more readers for 3 Still Company? Yeah, I'm still into TNA and AEW, and I am watching NXT as well. Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know? I'm calling forth his strongest and most trusted spirit guides. Will Metal Rain find more readers for 3 Still Company? I just love that name. It's so cute. So Spirit does say yes. Yeah, I know you just PayPal'd me, honey. I wasn't sure if you were back or not. I was just waiting for you to respond. So yes, you will find more readers. The card says you have full control of the situation. Easy adjustments bring a light, soaring feeling of freedom, warm emotions, and the ennoblement of your life. Expect exciting events and new alluring horizons. So how and when? So from now to the next 3 to 4 months, you'll find some new people or people who want to come in and read. So the bird of happiness lands in your hands. So plans are implemented and desires are embodied. This requires you to be very active. However, your ability for action brings you an unexpected triumph. It's so cute. The bird of happiness doesn't fly to just anyone. So, yeah, Spirit saying yes, you will. Maybe there's some people in the Chammy who will want to read. Okay, Sugar, I'm going to look at your questions right now. Okay, sweetheart? Welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. Okay, those are all really good questions, Sugar. Let's go ahead and get into them now. I won't mention initials. I'm going to go ahead and put out all the cards for you, and then we'll go over them. Sorry about the confusion. I'm glowing. Oh, good. It's better than not glowing. I believe we're all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. Alright, Sugar, let's get started, babe. Spirit, calling for Sugar's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about the questions tonight? I don't even need to say them because I know that Spirit already knows who you're asking about, what you want to know. But at least I have a good idea of what your questions are, sweetheart. So let's see what you need to know. Sorry, Sugar, I'm going to put your timer on pause because I need to find the Major Arcana cards, which were just here a second ago, so that I can clarify the question I just did, the first question. So, yes, he does like you. There's nothing negative. I mean, it's not a big fat no. No, he does not like you. And I'll read the card to you in a moment, but I just want to clarify it a little bit, because when you ask the question that you asked, whether it be yes or no, I think a little bit of clarification on where he's at with you, where your friend is at with you, is going to help. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. Thanks for your patience. I appreciate it. I didn't realize that the Major Arcana was just not right here in front of me. I got it now. We were only about 20 seconds in, so not too much time lost. Okay, wait a sec. Spirit, can you please clarify her first question about that person of interest? That she's experiencing her hobbies with. Are you sure that this person doesn't have something for you? So yes, he does like you. You asked, about him not liking you, but Spirit's saying, yeah, he does like you. The key to success, Ghost, could you please not turn my light off? Thanks. The key to success is provided by a happy coincidence. The inevitably unfolds incidents in a favorable direction for you. This proves fantastically unpredictable for you, but improves your situation in ways you never dreamed. Great, they turned the light out again. Stop. Ridiculous. There's no point in trying to keep that on. They're just going to keep turning it off. So from now to the next 3 months comes the final spiral on the path from radical change to enchanting results. Your infectious inspiration, brilliant humor, and your good looks create an exceptional ability to overcome obstacles. And that's interesting. So it's literally, the card is literally telling you that, from now to the next 3 months, you're going to be able to overcome obstacles that spark the realization of your plans that you want in your life. Like, it's almost saying that you're going to have radical change because of this, like because of the situation that you're in with this person. There's going to be radical change in your life, maybe because of that class that you're taking. But it is saying that this person they do like you. I mean, they don't hate you. It wasn't a no, they don't like you. It's almost like this person wants you to feel unpredictable about them. I asked, once again, clarify it. Does he not like her? Spirit's like, no. There's no unlike there. But this person is just kind of like waiting around to see what you're going to do. Are you going to stick with it? Are you going to come back? Are you going to find the strength to come back? Well, yeah, it's almost like they want you to feel unpredictable about them. I feel like with the Hanged Man and the Strength card and the Temperance behind it, I did ask, does he have feelings for her, like a crush? And I got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a yes. It's like they see something special in you, but it's almost like it's saying that in the class, you're his favorite, so you're his favorite, so he's going to be a little bit more harder on you. Having patience, but still, kind of looking at you sideways like, is she for real? Is she serious? How strong is she? Can she make it through this? Is she capable? What's next? And some people who are attracted to you, they might sometimes be put off by it because they're feeling and thinking things that either make them uncomfortable about themselves or make them uncomfortable about the situation. People are strange when they are strangers. Streets are lonely. And it sucks when you're down. Trust me, I know. The Doors wrote all about it. But at the end of the day, have you asked yourself how you feel about this person? Yeah, I see now. He's just kind of waiting around to see, are you going to make it through the end of the day? He does see you struggling. Well, he thinks you're cute too, honey, and he's trying to hide it. So he's just kind of waiting around to see what you do. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where it's going to go. But let me look at the next question. What makes you think he's gay? Is it the way he dresses? Is it the way he talks? Is it his hand gestures? Oh. Yeah, body language, a bit cutesy, dresses neutral. I don't know if I would think that somebody, just because of their body language and their cutesy. Someone can be very flamboyant and still be very, very heterosexual. Trust me, I know. Spirit, what does she need to know about her friend? What's going on with her and her friend that was on travels for 3 months? What does she need to know about that? Really? She's feeling worn down. She needs a little bit of time to get herself together before she can hang out again. She is not feeling the magic in her life. She's not feeling her best with her self-concept. It's almost like she's waiting around for life to happen to her. So it's become a little bit difficult for her to create anything outside of her boundaries right now. Especially since she's just come back, obviously. Let's see what Spirit says if she's serious about keeping the friendship going. Spirit, what does Sugar need to know about her friend and her? Does this person still want to bond and commit into their friendship and their connection as friends? This person that's friends with Sugar, that's on Sugar's mind tonight. So Spirit says yes. Fortune is on your side with this. An unprecedented rise in vitality awaits you. A second wind brings a phenomenal opportunity for conquering those impossible peaks. There will be a streak of positivity within your day-to-day life, so get ready for everything to turn out incredibly easy and joyful. So Spirit's essentially telling you that, you know, things will get more easier with her and more joyful. In this card, when will it be? I don't know. I can split the deck and ask. From now to 2 to 3 months, the ability to conquer any mountain lies before you. This is a thanks to your irresistible charisma and your unswerving adherence to principles and optimism. Charisma is, after all, your soul's aroma. And I get that a lot in your readings where people feel like, you know, they do like your charisma. They do, there's something about you that they just, there's something about you, the je ne sais quoi, or something about you that they do like, that they don't find in a lot of people. Do it. Invite her. It's probably just what she needs to get away and get outside of herself. Get, you know, be able to see past herself. Sometimes people get so consumed they can't see past their lashes. She's kind of just hung herself from the tree of life, and she's waiting for life to happen to her. So let yourself feel joyful in asking her to do that again, because you both know that you enjoyed it last year, and it will bring you joy. It will bring her joy. It will help her kind of get outside of the box with things, okay? Let me see, what was the next question? Oh, yeah, you want to ask about the dude you like. So yes, he does think that you're a pretty sweetheart, okay? Let me get a couple of cards on his feelings for you and his attraction towards you. Get some clarification for you regarding that. Spirit, can I get some clarification about that? Yes, about Sugar's person of interest being attracted to her. Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember you asking that question if he thought you were pretty. I don't So, yes, he does think that you're pretty. Okay? He is willing to get to know you better in this Chariot card, despite him not really knowing where you guys would go. This person is a lone wolf in this Hermit card. They're not really driving the wheel of their life either in this Chariot card. But yes, he does think you're pretty. He is attracted to you, okay? But that doesn't mean that he's capable right now. You might have to ask him or ask the cards in another reading at some point. But you are reborn from the ashes because of this experience. The unexpected completion of a previous stage and your openness to everything new gives you incredible luck, empowerment, and the generous rewards of destiny. You will be the center of attention for some time to come. Enjoy your accomplishments. They couldn't have happened without you. So enjoy the accomplishments that you are making with this person in regards to the hobby that you're doing together. This is a life change. This is kind of like a life-changing thing that you're doing. Sorry, that was me hitting the bookcase. Not a ghost. All right, sweetheart. Yes, he does think that you're pretty and attractive, okay? And what the card said was, I mean, you can go back and look at it. It's telling you basically that, yes, this person does think you're attractive. They might not, they are willing, but they might not really understand where you guys are going right now because they're very much a lone wolf. Okay, this person is very much a lone wolf. And what Spirit is saying through your yes card that it is definitely some kind of life-changing event for you. Like this is supposed to, this hobby that you've taken up, the people that you're meeting, it's like going to help you feel like reborn from the ashes of whatever it is that has. Hey Dwayne, welcome back. How are you? I hate it when people call me baby doll. Please don't do that. You want to know why? I used to actually be engaged to a guy named Tom from the band Hell Yeah, who's the guitar player for Nothing Face. Hell Yeah is actually what Pantera turned into after Dimebag died. And he always called me baby girl. I just can't stand it. I just can't. He asked me to marry him, and we were engaged for a little bit, for me to only find out that he had a wife at home who was 6 months pregnant. So, that baby doll, I'm please don't do that. I like you and respect you, but I need to share these things about myself with people, that the things that trigger me, so that they understand me a little better, and understand the things about me that make me cringe, so that they don't make me cringe. So that people in general will know that, hey, that kind of makes me feel cringy, but not about you, just about my past. Things are going great. My nephew's going to have a baby on March 3rd. Work has been good this week. Yeah, I'm freezing my Greek statue off. Oh yeah, I remember you asking about that girl that you saw him with. You know, I often wonder, if this reading here, Sugar, is telling us that this person is like a lone wolf, okay? They are searching for something special. And they just don't know what they want right now. They don't, they know that they want somebody that they can talk to. Someone that they can communicate with. Someone that, also respects their time alone, that they like to be alone. And somebody can be in a relationship with someone and still like you or be attracted. Did you get to do anything fun this weekend, Dwayne? I hadn't seen you for a couple days, so I was just curious, like, are you okay? You say you're okay, but I hope that's really the truth. I know you were saying that you were having some problems with Lisa, but you can fix that. Sorry, a whole bunch of cards fell on the floor. I'm just trying to pick them up. And that's just going off because I popped down in the chair and hit the back of the bookcase. Busy with your mom? Right on. Everybody has a mom. Oh, you're so welcome, Sugar. Thank you, sweetheart, for your donation tonight. I really appreciate it. I need to make $140 before the 1st. I can make sure just all my bills are paid before the crazy day, March 3rd, where everybody has to go to the hospital. My nephew's having a baby on the 3rd. My dad's having cancer screening on the 3rd. And my roommate's having 10 teeth pulled and getting like a denture rod stuffed in his head. Oh, I'm so excited too. His name is going to be Luca. In previous reading, it mentioned Ileana would contact me in about 2 months. That would be April. Something in April is happening that would warrant that. I was, but there's no more of us. Well, there has to be more of you guys, because don't you have kids together? You know, you're probably going to always know her since you guys have kids together, right? Or did you mean that you and your mom, there's no more us? I'm confused. Her lease is up, so it's possible it's not renewed, and she'll ask if she can stay with me. Oh, goddess. I'll say no, which will end things, and the Sagittarius reading said things would end. Now it's getting interesting. Oh, very interesting, yeah. Yeah, it's not over with you and Lisa. It's not over till the fat lady sings, and I haven't sung yet, so. What the hell is going on down here? Quit touching me, ghosts. God. Like, I keep feeling something, like, grabbing my ankles, and there's nothing there. Hate it. I don't think I'll be sleeping with the feet off the couch tonight. I was talking about Lisa, but I wasn't sure if you were talking about things being over with your mom or Lisa. I'm confused. I'm also very tired, so I should probably just end it and go to bed now. I don't think anyone else is going to come in and buy readings tonight. But I guess we'll see. I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I didn't mean to get on so late, but my internet went out, and I did start a live earlier, and someone threatened my life, and I was like, okay, and then the internet went out, so that was kind of creepy, and then I was like, let me just try to get on here again. I was able to reset the modem and come back. My mom is not feeling well. Sorry, Miss Hunter. Okay. I'm sorry your mom's not feeling well. So you were just saying that it's over with you and Lisa. Well, no, I don't. If you and Lisa have 3 children, while you may feel that it's romantically over, okay, it's never going to be over till the day you guys die. Because you both have procreated on this earth, and you both will have to experience your lives together with having children in the picture. Whether they're adults or not, you're always going to know each other. You're always going to have that soul tie. You're always going to have that bond. Till the day you die, and maybe even after. Into the next life. Into the next life. Because, see, we choose each other. We choose each other. I bet you At one time in your life or another, you may have thought, who else in my family have I experienced a life with, if you believe in past lives. But I believe in past lives. And I believe in past lives because of what I've seen and experienced in my dreams, what I have seen and experienced in my waking days in my life. In fact, I wholeheartedly 120% believe that my friend Travis, who is a prisoner of war in Moscow, Russia right now, I really believe that he was Oscar Wilde in a past life. As he looks just like Oscar Wilde, sounds like incredibly, like Oscar Wilde sounds incredibly like an ideal intellect, like somebody who was very intelligent, somebody who was very, he just had this je ne sais quoi about him. And even creepier is that Travis has the same birthday as Oscar Wilde. And I believe I also had a past life with Travis. Were we lovers, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife? I don't think so. But I do believe we may have and must have been very good friends in a past life. Bro, I was in a dude stream making anime references that people would remember and laugh at, and dude got mad, started being ignorant and nasty towards me. Like, how do people stay on here like that? I don't know. I'm sorry they were nasty to you, honey. Shit happens. Welcome back. You asked a talking board once about Jesus, and it told me no such person existed. Well, yeah, because Jesus is not, physical. Jesus is not. There's probably a lot of people on Earth named Jesus, but at the end of the day, the Jesus that you're probably asking about is not walking on Earth, or was not walking on Earth at the time. We don't know what spiritual entities have regarding powers and supernatural powers, but there is definitely such a thing as hypernatural energy and then supernatural energy. Hypernatural energy would be more like you and I and the cats and the dogs and the animals and the trees and things like that, okay? The earth. Supernatural is like angels and demons and, and things like that. Spirits and... Well, yeah, no, I'm not saying that the spirit board was lying to you at all. I'm just saying that whatever may have answered back was just telling you the truth. No such person has ever, no such person existed. But I am one of those people, I kind of believe, like, we wouldn't talk about it if it wasn't real, if it wasn't true, or if it never existed. It's like extinct animals. If you think about extinct animals, trees, plants that have gone from our earth because of our destruction on Mother Earth as humans. We would never say that they didn't exist because we have actual proof. I find it interesting that they're trying to, like, that whole cloth thing with Jesus, the cloth that was supposedly, put over him that still has his, his image on it. Like, at the end of the day, it's like 6 of one, half a dozen of another. I don't know what to think of that, right? They can tell us anything. I mean, they're telling us that Cleopatra existed, but they cannot find her tomb. Well, they'll never find me because I'm here now. Yeah, the 12 apostles representing the 12 zodiac signs, yes. I do like Photoshop. I miss being able to, like, just go to the store, buy my Photoshop, put it on my computer, and it works. No, now I have to pay this whole monthly thing to use it, so I just stopped using it. And I do like using Photoshop. I like using Photoshop, like, for making album covers and artwork and things like that. Graphic design. My mom taught me a whole lot of fun stuff about Photoshop before she passed away, and it kind of sucks that I don't get to use it as often as I'd like to. What animes do you like, Luffix? How does the 11/11 love reading work? Well, it's not a general reading, okay? It's just, the general reading is 30. But the 11/11 love reading just kind of gives you a whole idea of like a perspective that you might need to or want. Give you kind of like a little bit of an idea. It's kind of like, just let's dip our toes a little bit in it to see what's happening and where I'm going or where I've been. You know, that's why it's like, you know, you got one question, pay $10. You've got to know about your love life, pay 11/11, you know? Just because it's a kind of a magical number for people, like they love that number, 11/11, and it's like a soulmate number, angel number, and a positive number to get. So I just made it 11/11 because I just thought that would be fun. You know, then there's the $15 sexual magical tarot reading, which is a secret menu item. Yeah, it's kind of like the $5 Tacobox, but it's longer. You know, you've got more cards. See, that's the thing, is that, you know, you can get a quick short reading, or you can get a little bit longer reading, or you can just get the general or the $15 or whatever you have, you know. Just throw it in the donation box. But it is longer because you get 12 minutes, you get 12 cards, you know, instead of 6+ cards, 6+ minutes. It's a little bit longer. Please don't move my cards around, Spirit. That was creepy. Like I put the cards on the desk and they like moved by themselves, as if like spirit or a ghost or something was going to knock them back into the desk drawer. But yeah, Dwayne, you and Lisa are going to know each other for the rest of your lives. Oh, he left. Okay. But anyways, what I was saying about reincarnation is I believe that my mom and I have had many lives together, and that we reincarnate where in one life she's my mother, I'm her daughter. Or maybe in another life we're sisters, or maybe in another life I'm the mother and she's the daughter. Who knows? Maybe we'll reincarnate. I was her daughter in this life, and she'll reincarnate, and I'll be her mother. And I don't know. Right now, my dad's so funny. He's like, "Why does your dog always act like your mother?" I'm like, "I don't know. It probably is my mother." So that's why I started calling her. I call him Ruby Mommy Doggy. Because my dogs aren't really like my siblings. I had to explain this to my sister. They're also not very much like my children. Rooney, I feel like Rooney is my baby. I feel like Ruby is my mommy. And I feel like Gypsy is her baby. And, but my dad's definitely her person. Gypsy's person. I asked the talking board once. Oh yeah, we were past that. Where are we now? Oh my god, that is such a good idea, Metal Rain. A past life reading. How much should it cost? Maybe I'll put the taco boxes back to $5. Do the $7 do a $7 past life reading, and I don't know, but that would be a good menu item, so I'll think about that. Oh wow, that is so crazy. You know, I also think that, I also don't think, I feel in a past life that I may have been Lady Winchester in a past life. And I feel like my friend Alan might have actually been Winchester himself, because of the reoccurring nightmares I'd have about the Winchester mansion, him there with me, and me not even knowing what that place was until I brought it up all these years later to my mom and to him. They're like, that's the Winchester mansion. You're having crazy dreams about that? Now look where I am. I'm here doing tarot cards on lives on YouTube, and I'm channeling the dead for people, just like she did. And didn't even really realize it until somebody told me, like, hey, that's a real place. Then there were certain things about Winchester and his wife that added up, like, that were significant signs for me in my life, in this present life. But Alan's married to somebody else, so I don't think we're going to be getting married, and I'm not attracted to him like that in this life, so. I mean, he's a handsome man, but. He's more like a brother to me. Like, really? A Halloween hunt? Oh my god. I'd love to go, and all I do is work. So. All the things I want to do, and I can't do them because all I do is work. I will have a day off someday. Oh my god, you are. That's so freaking cool. I love that. I can't wait to experience you going and sharing it with us. I hope you'll share it with us if you go. I like to live vicariously through my friends because all I do is work. Like, I remember when I was a vegan, now I'm a recovering vegan, like, my friends would have, like, steak fajitas, which were, like, my favorite, before I stopped eating cows. And, my friends would order the steak fajitas, or just something that I liked that I didn't eat anymore because of its not being cruelty-free. But I still would be like, let me smell that fajita. Let me smell that donut. Let me smell your steak. Halloween is like my Christmas too. I feel like, okay, so Halloween's my birthday, but I feel like Christmas is so much more scarier to me than Halloween, because after Halloween, people start to get more intense. They start to get more in their emotions. They start to get more in their fear. They start to get more volatile. They start to get more stressed out, you know, because they shopping and presents and Christmas and family and overwhelming shit, all that. Oh God, and the New Year's, and oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's crazy. It's like people go crazy on Christmas. And I think Christmas is far more haunted and far more terrifying than Halloween. Yeah, Thanksgiving is more like a solemn holiday. In fact, I've always just kind of felt that way. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the food and I love cooking Thanksgiving dinner. You know, I'll cook for an army on Thanksgiving. But, you know, it's just so... First, the history behind it is sad, and then secondly, it's like, I haven't had a Thanksgiving with my family since I can't remember, and that's sad. All right, I haven't had a I haven't shared a birthday with my sister in years. I can't even remember the last time. Oh, your sister died after the day after Thanksgiving. Christmas Eve is hard for me. Christmas Eve is hard for me because that's when my mom was diagnosed with cancer. I mean, who diagnoses a patient with cancer on Christmas Eve and then has to tell the whole family on Christmas Eve morning? And then we spent like 3 weeks in a cancer ward. So I like spent Christmas Eve, all Christmas, all New Year's Eve. And you know what? All I had was my dad. I didn't have an ounce of emotional support from anybody. Everyone was just so cold. It was a very horrible, traumatic experience for me. And it still affects me to this day. But, you know, people make mistakes. And I'm I love my family and my friends unconditionally. The ones I know that are ride or die. So, you know, you just never know how people are going to feel about and experience things, you know. That's so terrible. How did your sister and your mother pass away? You know, my mother and my grandmother passed away really close together like that. Like, they had to call from the place that my grandmother was at because they were like, she wants to talk to you. She just won't die. Talk to her. And my mom's like, what? Who fucking calls somebody, pardon my French, YouTube, who calls somebody and says that to them? She just won't die because she won't stop talking about you. First of all, I have no idea where they put her. They said she had dementia, but I don't believe it. But 5 minutes after she talked to my mom on the phone, she died. And then my mom died. But my mom would have been alive for a lot longer had somebody I thought was my best friend for years had not killed her. So my mom never got to go through her cancer treatment or recover because somebody I thought I could trust that I let in my house did something pretty terrible to my mom, and I didn't even realize it. That's what was so terrible. I didn't realize it till it was too late. No, my grandma died first, then my mom died. My mom died the same day as Robin Williams. So, like, the only comfort I had was knowing that my mom was in purgatory with Robin Williams. I was like, thank God. Thank God. It's the only thing that helped me get through it on the first day. Horrible shit. And then like 8 tornadoes came out of nowhere and blew Atlanta away. It was crazy. My mom, like, it was all sunny and bright. Mom dies, 8 tornadoes. The experience of my mother dying was so weird and so supernatural and so creepy, even for the people there who didn't even know her. Well, I don't believe that my grandmother had dementia. I believe that there was a whole lot more sinister shit going on from people in the family who, you know, just wanted her money and her things. Didn't really care about her. So, and there was a safety deposit box that she wanted me to have after she passed away, and she gave the key to her boyfriend, but her boyfriend was blind. So after she passed away, nobody ever talked to me about the safety deposit box. I never got the key. I don't even know where to start. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. You know, what do? Do I call the state of Missouri up and be like, hey, my grandmother had this heirloom for me? And yeah. Nobody's going to fucking know. Pardon my French. Well, anyways, my aunt probably stole it already. She probably already has it, ate the ring, or ate the jewelry, or ate the heirloom, or ate whatever was in it. I happen to think that it might have been my grandmother and my grandfather's wedding rings that was in the safety deposit box in Kansas City. So how'd your mom and your sister pass away? I had asked earlier, but I don't know if you caught that. Oh my God, that must have been painful. I think I became a death doula because being a death midwife has helped me cope better with death. Oh my God, that's so oh my God, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. And is your aunt, is the aunt that was the aunt that was not well that you went to visit, is that her sister? You know what's really creepy? My grandfather called my mother and I after he died. How do you explain that? How does a man like Robert Genovese, you know, the greatest person in my life growing up, like, that was my grandpa, you know, he was like my everything. How does somebody like him die? Right? This is what I'm thinking, right? How does somebody like him die and then call you on the phone? How? Your aunt is your dad's sister, okay. So it was pretty sick to me in the fact that my grandmother knew, my mother's sister knew, who wasn't even the daughter of Robert Genovese, but my sister knew. Everybody knew, but we didn't know. I don't know that I've told her this story yet. I should have when she was here this weekend, but you know, he just called us on the phone one summer day. He's like, "Hey, I want to come and see you guys. I'm doing better. I'm in remission. Blah 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 blah." Oh wow, that's interesting. My mom had 7 brothers and 1 sister, 1 half sister. But like, being that my grandfather was the son of mob boss Vito Genovese, I often questioned, you know, did he fake his death? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he fake his death and they all thought he died and they had a funeral? Because how does a dead person call you on the phone? Like, how does that happen? So supposedly he died in May of 2004, and he called us that summer, like in July of 2004, and then my mom went into kidney failure in September. So she was in rehab for like 3 months. She didn't get out till October. My sister called her and said, "Hey, how are you, Mom?" She's like, "I'm okay. How are you doing? How are the kids? How's Grandpa?" Because my grandpa lived down there with my sister and my brother. And she said, "Well, Grandpa died." My mom's like, what do you mean my dad died? She's like, you didn't know? We went to the funeral and everything. It was in May. She's like, what do you mean? I just talked to my dad on the phone in July. So being that he was the son of mob boss Vito Genovese, I sometimes wonder, did he fake his death? Was he still alive? Or was he calling us from the other side? It's very creepy, and I'll never have the answers. I'll never have the answers about my grandpa and where. You're right, it is creepy. You're right, Natalie. Well, Susie, you came in and said that the other day, and like I said to you, I said, Burger King sucks, so don't worry about it. This is not a tarot channel either, so I don't know why you're coming in here complaining about other tarot card readers. But you think I should share it on Coast to Coast? How? How would I share it on Coast to Coast? Please teach me your ways, wise one. Coast to Coast. Let me look it up. Radio, right? I love the radio. American late night talk show, Coast to Coast in America. Yeah, that's right. I know what this is. Who is the host? And didn't Art Bell? Yeah, Art Bell used to be the host. Oh my God! And Art Bell, yeah, he was done with it in 2003. George Noory. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad to know that Coast to Coast is still going on. You know, Delilah still has a show too, but I don't think it's as prevalent as like it used to be, where she was on public radio and you could just go over to 88.5 and there she was. I think her show might be satellite or online now. Yeah, in fact, I have a couple of episodes from Coast to Coast that I've got saved on playlists on my channel, on private ones, because I had a dream that was out of this world once. And for so long I was trying to figure out, like, what is this dream all about? Like, why am I having this dream? Like, why is this happening? You know, and somebody else was like, oh, it's this negative thing or that negative thing, and negative. And I was like, that person isn't even on that level of negativism. There's no way that it was some kind of astral assault. Okay, had it been an astral assault, I would have felt assaulted in the dream. Hold on, let me turn off that alarm. So, after listening to some of these episodes from Art Bell, after listening to some of those Coast to Coast episodes about him talking about some ghost stuff and hauntings, and another one that he also did, I'll have to send him to you or share. I think I've shared them in the chat before, but it just kind of changed my mind about dreams and what they mean and how they can affect you, how they can inspire you. And how it really can tell you a lot when you have a dream about something. You know, in fact, Art Bell helped me to realize that, you know, the difference between the mental garbage in my dreams, all right, and what I really needed to be paying attention to. Because I had this, so let me explain. I had this dream where I was shot with an AK-47 multiple times. But I'm just walking around like a normal person, bleeding out and gunshot wounds, and nothing was wrong, right? I woke up. I was like, that's a fucked up dream. What the fuck? And it was also just right after the Sandy Hook shootings with the little kids that got shot at their school. So that could have very well been, like, you know, on my consciousness, on my subconsciousness. You know, how terrible the world has become with that kind of thing. Like, who walks into a school and kills a bunch of kids? Who walks into anywhere and kills anybody? It's ridiculous. But, in regards to the dream, like, no more than 30 minutes to an hour later, my cousin calls me from Cyprus. He's like, hey, I just wanted to talk to your dad, and I need to talk to you guys because you might hear some news. You might hear some news about the family because your cousin was just murdered at a grocery market shooting where the guy... See, Cyprus and Turkey have some issues because of the Turkish invasion in 1974. And so some of the Greek-Turkish people are still angry at the Greek Cypriots because they feel like that land belongs to them, and even if the land belonged to us or the supermarket belonged to us or whatever, it was just over stupid shit from 30, 40 years ago, okay? And he shot my cousin to death just because he was Greek Cypriot. And it made world news. So I started to think, like, what is going on with me? Like, what am I foreseeing in these dreams? Like, what is happening? I know I've been a tarot card reader most of my life, but, you know, am I supposed to see things in my dreams? So I started really getting into dream analysis, trying to figure out dreams mental brain, because I felt like there's something more special to dreaming than just, oh, it's a way to play out your issues and your problems in life, like, whatever. I really do feel like dreams can tell us something that maybe we can't even tell ourselves, because it has to do with that subconscious. Like, you've heard me tell a lot of people about the subconscious. Like, you know, when you're sleeping, your subconscious is so strong. It's so much more stronger than when you're even awake, because it's there to protect you. So you might learn things that you didn't know before about yourself or people. So once I figured out that dreams are far more interesting than I expected, you know, I started to learn more about dreaming, what dreaming can do for you, how to dream more, you know, what could I do to help me remember my dreams more. You know, so I stocked up on apple juice and dark chocolate. And I also feel like dreams are more than just dreams. Like, I think dreams can be mental garbage. I think dreams can be that give you premonition, tell you about your now, your past, and your future. I also think that dreams are a place where our loved ones can express themselves from the other side in their afterlife, as well as loved ones who are here now with us, present, whether we know them well or not, can also, you know, say something, share something. You know, I think you can have more than just a dream. I think a dream can be an astral projection experience all the way to a remote seduction experience. A sex dream can be a sex dream, but how do you know it's not remote seduction astrally? How do you know, if it's a premonition of the future? I feel those intense dreams that are in color is telling me something special, or maybe not so special, about your past, your present, and your future. It really is, nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. So, what meaning do you want to give to it? I think I want to go ahead and hide Susie Q. Sorry, Susie Q. I'm just sick of your Burger King stuff. I don't like Burger King, and I don't want someone coming in here and disrespecting my chat like that. And you're making me very uncomfortable. So I'm going to hide you from the channel. And Robert Ramsey, Orange Man Good. I have no idea what you're talking about, but obviously you have no interest in my music or getting a tarot card reading, so you're hidden from the channel. Sorry, dude. But Luffix, you can stay and troll. You don't seem like somebody who wants to come here and troll me, so, or my friends. That's not really a fast food channel, you're right. Burger King, ban me, I don't care. You're doing the world a horrible disservice, and your terrible French fries and your terrible ethics, and you're destroying the world, Burger King. She should be happy Burger King banned her brother for life. I really liked eating their, what are they called? Their, the vegan Whopper. But then when I found out that they were cooking the vegan Whopper on the same grill as the beef Whoppers, I was like, like, I'm done, you fucking assholes. You fucking assholes. Pardon my French, YouTube. But, like, how dare they call it plant-based and vegan safe when it literally gets cooked on the same grill as a cheeseburger made out of a cow? They're putting it out in Tennessee. Oh, God, help us all. They really want to kill us quick, don't they? Burgers, burgers, burgers. Fast food, fast food, fast food. What would happen if we opened a restaurant fast food chain of Whole Foods? You think it would fail? Hey Shania, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, sweetheart? Sorry, I haven't put anything out for the members this week. I'm planning on it tomorrow, though. It's been kind of a crazy week. My nephew's getting ready to have a baby. My dad's going in for cancer screening. My friend's having 10 teeth pulled and a freaking denture rod put in his head. And I'm going to caregive for them all. But thank God that's not for about another week. But I did have to do a lot of organizing today for that and this week. And my sister came to visit for her birthday, so that was fun. How have you been? Okay, middle ring. We'll be thinking about your questions. And let me know what you think about the past life reading and the price it should be. I would like to see that on the menu too. I think that would be a great idea, just for fun. Not that anybody would buy them. Because I think I did have past life readings at one time, but no one bought them. So I took them off the menu. But I have the cards for it. Like, the Power Deck card was definitely something that I felt was a card deck that, excuse me, that can really tell you a lot about your past, present, and future. I'm so tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Unless anybody wants to get a free yes, no, or a paid reading, let me know. I'm giving you a few minutes. I should probably go to bed. I've been up since 8 o'clock this morning working. And it was such a slow day. Thank God Suga bought a reading because I only made $10. How did that work, the 3 questions? No. People would just pay $20 to get a past life reading. A past life general reading. And they'd get 20 plus cards. 20 plus minutes. I think that Khalid might have gotten one a long time ago. But I don't think that a lot of people bought them because maybe they were too expensive. But, I mean, literally, international standard for a tarot card reading is $30. For every reading I'm doing for you guys, I'm literally giving you an awesome discount. Okay? I do not do this as a hobby. I do this as a passion. This is a professional business. I'm literally spent thousands of dollars to be certified as a tarot card reader from somebody who literally is the most sought after tarot card reader in the nation. You don't just pay $5 for a reading from her, you pay $250 a reading. Do you see what I'm saying? So the way it just worked is that I would just do it like any other regular reading. You know, they'd pay $20, I'd give them 20 minutes and I'd get all the cards and we'd go from there. But maybe people didn't buy them because they were too expensive. I don't know. People get their prices on YouTube pretty twisted because you not only have the professionals like myself, the people who are really passionate about it. You've got people who are just looking for validity. Like, they just want to be validated as a human being. They're there for the likes. They're there for the entertainment. They're there for the ass kissing. They love everyone fluffing their ass up in a room of 100 people. Me, I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm fucking awesome. I'm a delight. And if you want to pay $5 for a reading, you can. You know, and then there's a lot of people who are not doing like the public readings like I do. There's a lot of people who just put a lot of shit out there that means nothing and never happens, and they've got millions of views. I'm always hoping to go to those tarot card readers and learn something. I'm always hoping that I'll see some kind of reading and it will inspire me and it will happen. But it doesn't. So I stopped doing those kind of readings because even though people want them, it's kind of like, well, what's the point sometimes, you know? You miss Gemma, me too. I missed you talking about her. And I feel like you'll see her again. But your friend has to want, you know, she has to want to get better. She has to want her baby Gemma to be in a safe place. She has to want to, you know. And I bet you that your friend, I'm going to keep calling her your friend because that's what you guys are. That's what I'd like to see you guys be. So I'm manifesting it. Her being the best version of herself. I don't want to see her get stuck on meth and for the rest of her life and, you know, throw it all away for her because, you know, throw all of her dreams away because of it. I know I probably shouldn't care, but I do. But I bet you she always got yelled at too. I bet you that everything looks like love to Ileana because she never really had love growing up. Have you ever thought about that? God, I did the butterfly cut on my hair like 6 months ago. I'll never do that again. You just don't want to keep in contact yet because of all the lying and manipulation. I understand. I kind of feel like that about my roommate sometimes. We've been friends since we were kids, and you know, people make mistakes. People do make mistakes, and I have taught myself to not resent them for it because I know that we're human. You might. I don't think I'll get past the meth and the poor dog being abused. I mean, who could do that to their beautiful animal? Who could do that to their beautiful dog? Do meth in front of it, expose it to it, and then yell at it. Like, she doesn't even deserve a dog. You should call the county on her for abuse. And that's just the kind of bitch I am. A babe in total control of herself, protecting animals as much as I can. Really, seriously, because that's what's happening to Gemma. She's sitting there with Ileana, who's smoking meth, and God only knows doing what else, and being, you know, literally around it all the time. There's nowhere Gemma can go to get away from it. I can't even imagine how messed up Gemma's head could be from just the residual of it, because you can't get that shit out of stuff. That's why you got to get a whole new Tesla. Yeah, well, now don't say that. I mean, I have seen people overcome meth. I have. Okay, but they have to want it. Right? But at the same time, I mean, I've even seen people like, I want it so bad because I love this person so much and want to be the best version of myself. They'll be fine for a few years, and then something triggers them, and they're right back on that path. So it's not just something that you can, sorry, I'm just getting ready for bed. So it's not just something that you can always walk away from. Some people have very addictive personalities, and then some people really have some self-control, and they find that out through, you know, overcoming an addiction like that. There are ways for her to overcome the addiction, but she has got to want it. So I like to stay in the liking of the idea that, you know, she doesn't do it anymore. She went and got help for the things that she's seen, you know, or she had to go get help and she gave you the dog and you and the dog lived happily ever after. You know, I'm manifesting that or something better for you and the dog. And her too. I hate to see her put her... I mean, my dreams are in the trash can because of the way the music industry is. My dreams are in the trash can because of the way the dating scene is and the way that, you know, life is now with dating and sex and relationships and shit. But that doesn't mean that I'm not capable of manifesting what I want. So, do we manifest their feelings? Yeah, we manifest their feelings and thought. But, you know, it just might be difficult to stay in the liking of what we want all the time because we are so programmed to directly believe what we see and hear. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's going to snow today. Okay. So we manifest it because we were told that. What if you didn't believe that it was going to snow? Would it change? I've seen it happen. I've had a week where they're like, it's going to do nothing but torrential rains. Where? You can change it. Why we can't change people? We can change how a scenario might show up to us. We might be able to change ourselves and see things differently and then help people change and be the best version of themselves through that. But have you ever asked her what she wants? Have you ever asked Ileana what she really truly wants? Does she want to continue being on meth? Does she want to continue being on a path where, you know, I just couldn't stand, being, oh, I might sneeze. Trying not to sound like a cat getting stepped on too. She might be in a situation where, like, excuse me. It's embarrassing when I do that on the live. I hate it. More of the same, yeah, typical. So does she want to be successful with her music? Or is this just like a hobby for her? It's not like a real dream she's had all her life to be successful with music because she has a passion for it. Like myself. I'm sorry, I would never do anything to put my myself or my music or my fans in jeopardy by doing drugs. I don't even think she knows that. She probably doesn't. She probably doesn't know. But I'm thinking about her and I'm praying for her and I wish I could meet her because I feel like I could help her. She has to want that help. Okay, she has to want it. So more than anything, I'm just manifesting Gemma being safe and Eliana, even though I don't know her, she don't know me, wanting to be free from the drugs for good. But she has to want it. She has to want it. For herself, for her dog, for her friends, for her family, but mostly for herself. Yeah, you could. I know you could help her with it. So only do things that don't trigger you. If she moves in, if she asks to move in, you have to be strict. Okay? She'll have to sign a lease weekly kind of thing. Or she'll have to sign a lease or get on the lease if there's a lease. I don't know if you own or rent. I don't know. No drugs. Taking care of yourself. You're getting in the shower. You're getting your stinky ass in the shower, and you're taking care of you and the dog, and you're getting mental health help, and you're eating well, and you're taking care of yourself, and you're paying the phone bill or something. Give her something to, be responsible for. Or if you don't work and you don't have a job and you don't bring money into the house and you don't pay a bill, your job is to take care of the dog the best you can and do the dishes every day. Something to give her some responsibility. I feel like nobody's ever given her responsibility, and everybody's always just said, yes, 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 here, honey. And she's never really seen what true love looks like, so everything looks like love to her. But she has to agree to it. She has to agree to it, or I don't know, what would her alternative be? The streets? The halfway house? Jail? Is there any way that you could come to a conclusion with her where if something did happen to her, you could get Gemma for Gemma's safety? I don't even like having visitors because of Richard. That's hilarious. Hey, Maria, welcome back to the Chammy. Oh. Oh, really? I don't think she trusts anyone with her dog. That's interesting. Yeah, I probably would feel the same. Although I would trust my dad with my dogs. I I would trust my sister with my dogs. I would trust my niece with my dogs. I'd trust my brother with my dogs. I'd trust my neighbors with my dogs. I think that my neighbors and my family would be a lot more inclined to feed the dogs if I'm gone. I'm not so sure about the roommate. Although I'm about to get a new roommate, so I'm going to move in with my drummer and my dad. My drummer, his wife, and my dad. Yeah, I remember you telling me Gemma's registered as an emotional support animal. All my emotional support animals are on couch. They have put themselves to bed. I have a little vest for Rooney. Wow, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I know, and she likes you, and that's really important for you guys to stay friends. That dog in you, if you can stand it. If you can stand Eliana, even just a little bit. I don't know why, but I just think that someday that dog's gonna be yours. Does that sound crazy? I'm guessing keys was supposed to be pets. It does, given I can't have keys here except 2 cats. Yeah, me too. I've been trying to get out of the haunted house since the day I moved in. Oh my god, it's terrible. Why does this banana smell weird? It smells like chemicals or something. Okay, maybe it's just banana. I'm sorry, I'm so hungry and nobody's buying a reading and we're just chatting, so. My dad put some food down in front of me because he knows I'm not going to feed myself. Oops. Yep, I'm doing paid readings, honey. Did you know that banana skins are like incredibly good for your skin, especially like when they're trash like this? The darker the better. So I share a banana with my dad every day, which has actually been really good for me to get a little bit of potassium. And you know, eating a banana is like gives you enough energy to do a 90-minute cardio workout. So like when I want that second cup of coffee, I go for the banana. But the peeling is really good for your skin. There's a whole lot of wonderful things in the inside of the peeling. It's good for your skin. Well, you don't have to share it with her. She don't need to know. hope something good happens with your love life soon. All right, get some sleep, metal ring. Maria, if you'd like to get a reading, just let me know. I'm getting ready to get offline. It's pretty late here. So please pay for your reading and let's make it happen, or let's get a, oh yeah, I did that Maria's private reading earlier. Or let's go ahead and do a free yes or no for you because I'm getting ready to get offline. I'll be right back. Yeah, I know. I know you did for yes or no. Hi, puppy. What you doing, puppy wuppy? What you doing, precious? Cutie pie, cutie pie. You are my little cutie pie. Cutie, 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 cutie pie. You are my little cutie pie. You ready to go, Nana? Did you just wake up? Did you just wake up from a doggy nap? Huh? You ready to go, Nana? You go, Nana? Oh, you're so cute. How you get so cute? Nose gobbling. Nose gobbling. Okay, well, since nobody's going to be getting a reading or is responding to anything I'm saying, I'm going to get offline. See what Spirit needs us to know about now in the not too distant future. I'm just going to pull us a card out of the deck. Let it break. You came here to turn off the lights. Yeah, you sure did, didn't you? A storm and fury. So yeah. Broke is always the beginning. Make a wish. You were sitting here to have fun, so start having it. You're all having fun. What are you doing? Caught up in this fucking pardon my French? Really? The storm and the fury? It doesn't always have to be a yellow brick road of piss, you know, or your house blowing away, okay? So start changing your thoughts about it, or you may never know what it is that is out there for you. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time. Metal Rain, it was good to see you. Maria, welcome to the Chammy again. It's nice to see you again. Shania, thanks so much for coming by. It was good to see you. Sugar, thank you so much for your donation tonight. What an awesome reading. Dwayne, it was good to see you. Glad you got to see your mom. Luffy, thanks so much for being fun. Being a fun troll instead of a, you know, a nasty one. Molly, thanks so much for being here tonight and being a moderator as well. It was great to see you, as I am, and I'm a supernatural Thanks everyone for being so cool. I'll be back tomorrow. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. And tomorrow, today, this weekend is going to be awesome.